Hi, I am Park Jongbom from Open Source Parking Inc., also known as OsParking, as in the Wizard of Oz. In this OsParking Intro 2 video, I'm assuming that you already downloaded our OsParking simulator package from the GitHub by searching repository OSPA_JARS OsParJARS, or already watched my previous video, OsParking Intro 1. To follow this video, you need to open the OsParJARS folder. Now I'm going to show you our third run scenario of OsParking simulation package. It is a full-blown experimental run of the system where two gates are involved. Delivered messages are artificially broken with a set error rate. An automatic parking lot attendant decision on unregistered cars are involved. If you were at the end of the first video, you must be at this stage. Since we have only one gate on the OsParking GUI, we need to change it. To do that, we need to log in first. Press Alt and I key at the same time. Alt I. And use admin as the ID and enter 1234 for the password. And click login button. And now you are logged in. And go to the system menu and settings and change the number of gates to 2. Press Alt S, and then it will respond with a pop-up menu saying that it will shut down, which means that we need to manually reboot the system. Now run OsParking. And start the second copies of each device. Gate bar, e-board, and finally the second camera. Okay. Here you go. We have all 4 kinds of programs in the package running. The debug option can be selected using the command line option and the batch file. Let me show you how I did it. Open this one. The batch, no, this file. At the end of this command line, we have these 2 options. Dash debug, which turns on the debug mode of the OsParking, and the last option, random attendant. It tells OsParking to open the gate at the rate of 80% when a non-registered car arrives at the gate, and let the gate remain closed for the rest 20% of unregistered cars. And with the error checkbox selected, this one, you can check how fast OsParking can re-establish a connection with the camera that sent the broken image, or with the device that didn't send heartbeat during recent 3 seconds or 3 heartbeat periods. You can change error rate using these plus and minus buttons with the 10% steps. A few minutes after the simulation started, you may check the performance using statistics buttons. Okay, set the error rate of all the device to 20%, exactly 21% actually. Now you'll notice that OsParking is displaying that all the devices are being disconnected and connected and repeat those kind of process. And if you press the statistics button, you can check out how the OsParking is performing with this harsh environment. First of all, it says that the camera 1 has been disconnected 6 times, and on average it took 2 milliseconds to make a reconnection. The detailed meanings of other performance statistics like arc delay are here. It also displays the arc delay performance and the retransmission. And these things are explained in our contracted manual obtainable from the company website www.osparking.com. Additionally, since we chose to debug, by selecting these shortcuts for the batch files with the debug option on, you might want to check if every single message on car image, open command, or eBoard display command is transmitted as we intended. It could be done by checking the log files that are generated during the debugging session. Here, let me show you where the log files are located. Inside the OsParking, we have a log folder, and in the log folder we have operations folder and the year, month, and the text file for each device type on each day. For example, if you open this 29 underscore camera underscore 1, it is for the image IDs from the camera number 1. Before I do that, I need to stop temporarily, pause the camera simulator so that we can compare log files, snapshots in a synchronized way. After the pause button is pressed, the camera will send just one more image and remain calm until you press this continue button. The log files are stored here, and then I need to refresh the file again so that we can compare the exact list of image numbers arrived here and sent from the camera. The image numbers are stored in this place today, and this one 55. Okay, the easier way to compare, to figure out if they match, is compare if the biggest IDs, in this case 55, are the same. Okay, and I recommend you to use OpenOffice Calc when you want to check if the IDs match one by one. That was our third scenario of OsParking package operation. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.